We are in Kyoto, the heart of Japan's ancient culture, and our journey begins at Fushimi Inari, one of the city's most iconic landmarks. The train rolls in beside the shrine's red Torii gate, a perfect start to what might be the most photogenic hike in Japan. From here, it's a short walk up to the main gate, and already the color red dominates everything, symbolizing protection from evil and a warm welcome from the gods. The energy of Kyoto is different, calm, yet electric at the same time. On the way, the air fills with sizzling sounds and sweet aromas. Grilled yakitori matcha ice cream and the famous Inari sushi, named after the shrine itself. Street food in Kyoto isn't just about eating, it's about experiencing tradition in a bite. And here it is, the magnificent Roman gate of Fushimi Inari Taisha. This shrine dates back over 1300 years and is dedicated to Inari, the Shinto god of rice, prosperity, and business. You'll notice folk statues everywhere. They are messengers of Inari, said to carry the keys to the rice granaries. Passing under the main gate feels like stepping through time. The stairs wind upwards through stone lanterns and moss-covered walls, leading towards the start of the famous Senboni Torii, the Thousand Gates. Each detail here glows in orange and gold, as if the entire place was built to capture sunlight. Beyond the gate, the courtyard opens up to the main shrine buildings where prayers, offerings, and rituals still happen daily. Every gate along this path was donated by a person or business, their names carved on the sides as offerings for luck and success. And here it begins. A tunnel of vermilion stretching endlessly ahead. The contrast of red wood, green forest, and flickering sunlight makes this one of Japan's most photographed places. And once you are inside, you'll understand why. Walking through the Torii passage feels almost hypnotic. The rhythm of red pillars, the crunch of gravel underfoot, and the faint scent of cedar in the air. Each step climbs a little higher towards Mount Inari, a spiritual ascent that locals have been making for centuries. Exiting the gates, the path opens into peaceful gardens, lined with small stone statues, each wrapped in red beads, guardians of travelers and children. A gentle river runs beside, crossed by a small bridge where, if you're lucky, you might catch sight of geishas taking photos of each other. Kyoto elegance meet everyday life. The sound of the city fades against as you descend the steps back into the present. Next stop, Sanjusangendo, home to 1001 statues of Buddhist goddess Kannon. From the outside, the hall looks serene, but inside it's breathtaking. A golden forest of deities stretching across 120 meters, the longest wooden temple in Japan. The gardens around it are peaceful, dotted with small shrines and ponds reflecting the temple's simple grace. From spirituality to samurai power, welcome to Nijo Castle. Built in 1603 by Tokugawa Ieyasu, the first shogun of Edo period, this fortress once guarded Kyoto's political elite. Passing under the main gate feels like walking straight into a samurai movie set, except this one is real. The castle grounds are huge, surrounded by moats and stone walls, but surprisingly calm inside. The gardens are classic Edo style, carefully balanced ponds, pines, and curved bridges that once impressed visiting lords. As you walk towards the main keep, you can almost hear the legendary nightingale floors chirping, wooden planks designed to sing when stepped on, so no ninja could sneak in undetected. From here, you can see the castle's defensive genius, wide moats layered walls, and steep angles that made invasion almost impossible. The drawbridge once separated power from peril. Today it connects past and present for anyone willing to climb to the top. At the top, the view of Kyoto unfolds, a perfect blend of old and new. Pagodas and skyscrapers share the same skyline, proof that the city never forgets its roots, no matter how modern it becomes. Leaving the castle, it's hard not to glance back. Nijo stands as a symbol of balance, elegance, and strength, authority and artistry, a reminder that power can also be beautiful. Now we head down to Gojo-dori, Kyoto's lively artery. Crowds weave through narrow streets lined with small wooden shops selling everything from handmade fans to samurai swords. The smell of roasted tea and incense drifts through the air, while soft jazz spills from hidden cafes. This is the Kyoto rhythm, history, and hip culture side by side. At the end of Gojo-dori Street, we find Zyugudo Temple, small but full of character. Around the grounds, miniature statues line the paths, each one representing prayers for health, love, or safe travels. Kyoto has thousands of temples, but it's the hidden ones like this that give the city its quiet soul. Atop the hill stands Kiyomizu-dera, Kyoto's superstar temple with panoramic views over the city and forest. The name means pure water temple, named after the spring flowing beneath it. Visitors light candles for good luck, and inside the main hall stands a statue of Kanon, the goddess of mercy. The temple's wooden stage, built without nails, seems to float above the valley, a feat of ancient engineering that still amazes today. Across the hill, you get the classic postcard shot, Kiyomizu-dera glowing over the trees. The path down winds through bamboo and maple forests, where the air smells of moss and incense. You might even pass a pair of geishas gliding by in bright kimonos. At the bottom lies the Ottawa waterfall, where visitors drink from three streams said to bring wisdom, longevity, and love. Choose carefully. Tradition says greed cancels the blessing. Back on Gojo-dori, the street feels alive again. Shops selling handcrafted knives, tea houses offering matcha desserts, and boutiques packed with souvenirs. Kyoto's charm lies in these moments. Centuries-old craftsmanship meeting modern curiosity, all within a single stroll. At Kagamiike Temple, calm returns. Inside, preparations begin for a traditional Japanese tea ceremony, a ritual of precision, respect, and mindfulness. Every moment, from folding the cloth to whisking the tea, carries meaning. When you finally sip the matcha, you taste more than tea, you taste centuries of tradition distilled into a single moment. And now the shining star, Kinkaku-ji, the golden pavilion, covered in pure gold leaf. It reflects perfectly the pond below, creating one of Japan's most iconic views. Originally a shogun villa, it was turned into a Zen temple after his death. Each floor has a different architectural style, symbolizing harmony between heaven and earth. From gold to green, we head towards Arashiyama's bamboo grove. The streets grow quieter, framed by shops and old wooden buildings, leading into nature's cathedral. And here it is, Kyoto's famous bamboo forest, a place that looks straight out of a dream. Towering bamboo stalks stretch skyward, rustling softly in the breeze. The light filters through in shifting patterns, and every gust creates a natural symphony of whispers. Fun fact, bamboo grows so fast you can almost hear it crack. Locals call this sound take no koe, the voice of bamboo. No wonder it's considered sacred, a symbol of strength and flexibility. As you go deeper, the world outside disappears. Just you, the forest, and the sound of nature breathing, and lots of tourists.